today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Championship game. As we'll see Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Now Purdy. Steps away, and he's gonna go down again. Trayvon Diggs, usually known for interceptions. Here he gets the sack. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to him.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a third and very long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
First down, Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Purdy. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Pollard one more time. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. That time a 9-play drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again and returns it right back to Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Purdy now to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel from 19 yards away. And the 49ers are back within a score. Well, that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. allows Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Forced out to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Purdy. Samuel bringing in the slant.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I hope often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
And his kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. First down now, but that clock rolling. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott now.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw is Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And down to the 29-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, what half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. and it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers doing battle with the Cleveland Browns. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The 2024 NFL Playoffs NFC Conference Championship 3-round games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied, and this is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager
The
to seize it.
2024 NFL Playoffs NFC Conference Championship 3-round matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Prescott. And Cooks hands it over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. On play action, Prescott. Dancing to his left. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete.
3 Dallas Cowboys 146-1 San Francisco 49ers 135.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Buying time to his left.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
The extra point try now for Moody.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
The 2024 NFL Playoffs AFC Conference Championship 3-round matchup will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Second down, Pollard again.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in there by Cooks.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Prescott off play action. He's going to find Gallup here complete. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. They'll try and run with their fullback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. When you talk to these guys in training camp, these are the moments they say they live for. You're in a playoff game. It's tied, 4th quarter. Time for somebody to step up.
And can you execute under pressure? Because the pressure is intense right now. No one wants to be responsible for making the error that costs their team. But at the same time, who's going to be responsible for making the play that gives the advantage to your team? Who's going to break out? Just what you said.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Looking to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Now Prescott.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 46 yards.
And the Cowboys have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
On 1st down, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Now Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Purdy will throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for two or go for one?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by one. And now here come the Cowboys. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So Purdy and the Niners down by 8. A little under 2.5 to go. They need a touchdown to keep their Super Bowl hopes alive as they come up on first down.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Purdy looking to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Now on first down, it's Purdy. Caught by Ayuk, who is rolling in this game. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
Yeah, they would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away.
Boy, a potential game changer there here in the 4th quarter to kick that out of bounds, and now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Prescott.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Dak able to find Gallup. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here's 2nd down.
On the give, this is their fullback. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
So now a carry here for their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt. And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Purdy to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Season, not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
7 Pittsburgh Steelers 1-285 Cleveland Browns 1-3-7